How about now? You able to hear me now? Okay, so what I was saying was Sam is back from Florida as of yesterday. We were going to stream yesterday, but Sam was very tired after last night's trip. So what I'm going to do, we decided to hang out. Sam is not here right now. He's doing some kind of errand. He said he was going to be back in the next 30 minutes. We were going to play a Super Famicom fighting game. If I can get OBS figured out, we'll do some Xbox. But for now, we'll do Super Famicom. I'm going to play Wild Tracks right now. Why? Because not many people play Wild Tracks. I do like this game quite a bit. In the US, it's known as Stunt Race FX, if you know it by that name. And this is brought to us by the same development teams who brought us the original Star Fox. I like this game. It's not good. It's very slow and it's aged very badly. It's kind of a conundrum when you have a racing game that doesn't have the best speed, but I still like it. So I'm just gonna mess around in it. I'm not sure if anybody is familiar with the US version of this game. This game was just not very popular in general. If you ever played the Super Nintendo Star Fox, you'll probably see a lot of the similarities. Much like Star Fox, this game uses the Super FX chip to create all those nifty wireframes. Oh, I'm being passed. I need to use my turbo, it's dumb. Yes, unfortunately the frame rate, the stability, and the draw distance aren't that great. There we go, first place. Grant says, you think this would be an easy sell back then with its 3D? Honestly, it looks a little bit better than Star Fox because it mixes sprites with the look of things, although the pop is quite noticeable. I mean, I like the character design a lot. You can see right there. I think it has a charm to it, a really nice Nintendo charm. It's just, Something about this game was just not marketable. I'm not sure what it is, but it just never panned out. This game would be a bargain bin item for a few years because Nintendo of America overproduced it. Last I checked, this is one of the few games published by Nintendo for Super NES that isn't at a criminal price these days. Because, frankly, there isn't much of a demand for it. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, no. Pwned Move, hello. You're just in time to see me play Wild Tracks very badly. Wipeout. Well, that was idiotic. Grant says maybe it's the lack of any gameplay outside of just plain racing. I don't get it, Grant. I mean, by that logic, then why would people want to play F-Zero or Mario Kart over this? I think F-Zero had the distinct advantage. Well, one, F-Zero controls better, frankly. And it also had the advantage of being a launch title. Super Mario Kart had the Mario license. Or Mario marquee value. I just think they didn't know how to market this game is the issue. Like, even Smash Brothers, which brings up a lot of obscure games, I think all it gets a mention of is in the Legacy thing in Brawl, where they list all the Nintendo games, except for Unit Racers. Mario Kart is items, F-Zero controls well. Actually, Bradley, Stunt Race Effects did have a commercial. It had a cop pulling somebody over and telling them about all their driving violations. I don't think it helped sales. And I'm done for. Well, that stunk. I think I'll mess around in time trials in the meantime. Well, I think another issue is that, as you can see here, this game doesn't have a lot of tracks on it. I'm sorry to do this. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Thank you. Thank you, Grant. I appreciate that. if I'm going to show off the game, I do like this level, Night Owl. The name is funny to me. And I just like the way the level looks. I don't think it would sell, but if Nintendo were to ever bring these characters and these tracks back, but just improve the frame rate and stability, that would be amazing. I think I handled this car better. But if you've played Star Fox on Super NES, you can see a lot of the resources, like those arrows in the background. Those are straight out of Star Fox, essentially. A lot of the zooming sound effects sounds like Star Fox. The music sounds like Star Fox. The power-ups sound look like Star Fox. You can see Kirby on the flag there. If I can reverse there. Come on, get into the shot, you jerk. There we go. Nice little Kirby cameo there. And then there's the Star Fox man himself. Oh. Some guys are singing the Kirby theme in the comments section as much as is possible on the internet. I don't know what the hell happened there. Grant says you're such a nightmare in Dreamland. Somewhat related. I beat Kirby's Adventure again recently. Recorded a playthrough of that. I wanted to do a review of that a few years ago. That never really panned out. Bradley says, I enjoyed the Nightmare in Dreamland commercial song that parodied Secret Agent Man for some reason. Yeah, Nintendo used to do things like that. To be frank with you, I don't even know what the Switch's marketing is like. It seems to largely rely on word of mouth. I know that the Wii U had no marketing whatsoever. It's a good thing I'm not on a real highway. Oh, this is pitiful. But I like the way the cart looks. Sort of like how Bomberman had the Spider-Man jingle. You're lucky Marvel didn't sue them for that. Grant says, first year I saw plenty of Switch ads on Adult Swim and sports events, but not much since then. See, like right there, that's the car I was driving. That's the sprite design as opposed to the 3D model. I think it looks nice. I really can't say I've seen them or am aware of them. Maybe I'll try the Formula One racer. Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. Bradley says that the Formula One racer looks like Speed Buggy, which he only knows from Harvey Birdman and Johnny Bravo. Well, the thing is, Speed Buggy is another one of those Hanna-Barbera cartoons where they only had so many episodes. I think Speed Buggy had to have had less than 20. But I know they played that on Cartoon Network a few times. Yeah, I think the reason why I do the coupe instead of the Formula One racer, this one just feels a little bit loose to me. Grant says that the car looks like a Bob the Builder character. I agree completely. Sam used to have Bob the Builder toys as a kid, and they were very cool. Grant asks, is Speed Buggy one of the Scooby Doo formula shows? Yes, just like Jabberjaw and the Funky Phantom and Mike Tyson Mysteries as well. There we go. The corner of my eye, I'm seeing some comments. I'm gonna get to them in just a moment. I shouldn't read while driving. Ooh, I'm taking a lot of damage here. I'm seeing some comments out of the corner of my eye. I'll get to them in just a moment, guys. Okay. Well, that'll put a stop to that. Let's see. Bradley says Jabberjolly's had a cool song during the ad breaks. I love the Cartoon Network Groovies. Those were amazing. They probably overplayed them, but those were fantastic. Grant asks, "What's the worst Hanna-Barbera cartoon I ever saw? You ever saw?" The one with the Three Stooges were cyborgs was unbearable. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. You know, I'm tempted to say C-Lab 2020. C-Lab 2020 didn't exist. We would never have had C-Lab 2021. So that's a really tough call to make. But Jabberjaw, me and my friend Matt, we used to have this joke about how Jabberjaw ripped everybody off. Because Jabberjaw was basically Scooby-Doo underwater. And his catchphrase was that he got no respect. Which is Robert Downey Jr.'s catchphrase. And then he made nuck 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 noises like the Three Stooges. So Jabberjaw was a rip-off tour de force. The Jetsons Groovy was YouTube poop music video before YouTube poop music video. I agree. And that was made with very simple editing software, like a lot of the old Cartoon Network stuff. Which I appreciate a lot more as I got older. You mean Rodney Dangerfield? Right, who did I say? I meant Rodney Dangerfield. Who did I say? Robert Downey Jr. What? Yes, I meant Rodney Dangerfield, not Robert Downey Jr. What is Robert Downey Jr.'s catchphrase? My favorite line from Avengers was, and I'm a motorcycle on this stage, yeah. I forget this vehicle's name. It handles better than it looks. Tony Stark pulling on his necktie saying, I ain't got no respect. I ain't got no respect. That's my feeble attempt at a Robert Downey Jr. impression. Robert Downey Jr. Maybe you guys could see how I confabulated Robert Downey Jr. with Rodney Dangerfield. That's so dumb. And it's going to be on record forever. Thing went backwards by mistake. There we go. Okay. Grant says, my favorite Dangerfield joke is, I'm not healthy enough for sex. I can't even JO without getting a migraine. That is disgusting and hilarious. Let's see. Bradley says this vehicle looks like Maximus from Cube Bots Robots for Everybody, which I watched massively in 2002. Uh, I have no comment. I barely remember that show. I think it was somewhat popular internationally, but all I know is that it was done for kids, and it was like cubics, robots for everyone. I don't. I think the bad guy was called Dr. K. Let's try a different course. We'll go to White Man's Land. And yes, I make that joke too much. I'm sorry. Here's a question. Which name do you like better for this game? Wild Tracks or Stunt Race Effects? Because I'm playing the Japanese version, which is Wild Tracks. Internationally, this game is Stunt Race Effects. What do you think is a better name? I think I like Wild Tracks better, ultimately. But I don't care either way. As I've proven in this video, I use both names interchangeably without even thinking about it. Whoa. Yeah, I love how when I get the power up, the car gives a very smarmy, their eyes turn around. That might be painful, but I think it's adorable. I think it gives the game a nice charm to it. Oh. Bradley says it's cool because they spell tracks with an X. See, I think that's funny because that seems to be a more North American thing to do, at least in my mind. But that's not what the game was called in North America. Okay, after this race, I'm going to check my phone quickly. Somebody is texting me. I think we scared Pwn Move off of the video because I noticed my viewer count went down. That's a little bit of a bummer. Z is the cool kids letter in Japan? I don't know. Bradley says they one of the characters, Dr. K, I don't understand this comment. One of the characters, Dr. K in One Piece, is voiced by the same actress. I don't get it. Hopefully you're still hearing me. Bradley says, "Don't worry, 4Kids was trying to be cute and referential, renaming characters." Well, that's kind of absurd because I mean they don't really own those shows. By the way, this one here is probably my second favorite stage in the game. I like the Night Owl stage the best, but this one's pretty neat too. Grant says, as bad of a dub as it was, I think the voices match the show's childlike humor. I'm gonna be king of the cubics. I mean, I think the worst moment in the One Piece dub, which is simultaneously its best moment, is when Luffy got shot and they try to censor it to make it look like a poison suction cup. That was unbelievably stupid. Almost hit some blocky horses there. I'll get to comments in just a moment, guys. And we're done. Let's see. Riley says, basically, the villain in Cubics was named Dr. K, voiced by Maddie Blaustein. And in One Piece, Dr. Kamina went by the nickname Dr. K as a reference to Blaustein. Okay. Interesting. Grant says, I mean, they put poison in there, so that makes it kind of dangerous. Well, the whole scene looked really dumb, the way they tried to censor it. Grant says, apparently they were pitched One Piece as a normal kids show, but when they found out how violent it was, they had already signed a contract. Interesting. I had remembered a long time back, somebody complained to Dan Green about all the 4Kids censorship. And Dan Green had said that even though 4Kids tried to do things to try to make the show more marketable for kids, they were also at the pressure of the FCC because after September 11th, Saturday morning cartoons got heavily censored, and there were all these dumb restrictions about what you could and couldn't do. One thing that I think is crazy is that nobody could directly hit anybody on Saturday morning cartoons, I believe after September 11th, which is why when they had the reruns of Justice League Unlimited on the Vortex CW, if you ever watched those, anytime anybody punched anybody, there were flashes to obscure the punch. Pretty stupid. He said it was like how Lucas edited Han Solo and Greedo. Didn't hear about that. I think I want to do this for a few more minutes, and then I'll probably change to practice mode of the Sailor Moon game. Sam is 10 minutes late. I don't know what the deal is. And he felt like bad behavior needs to be absorbed by kids to know how to make good choices. Uh, uh are you talking about Dan Green Grant? I'm not sure what you're getting at. Grant says Ping Pong Club was one of my favorite shows dubbed by those guys. I have never heard of that show in my entire life. So how do we get from Wild Tracks to 4Kids dubs is what I want to know. And there we go. That was a pretty enjoyable track. Anime is South Park, basically. Interesting. Might need to check it out. We got here because I compared the characters to Cubix Robots, which was dubbed by 4Kids. Okay. No, it's funny. The dangerous course of a conversation. Incredibly dangerous. I think I'm getting a little tired of this. But I'm still waiting on Sam. He's really, I don't know what the holdup is. 7 Degrees of Software Agents Corp. I feel like Poppy and Kirby Block Ball. Hopefully my Super Game Boy reads. Or we can change the topic in just 7 posts. Hopefully it'll read. I sometimes have issues reading Game Boy games, as you guys have seen before. I would do Pokemon Gold, but the thing is I just don't know when Sam is coming back, and that's a game I want to play in nice, decently sized chunks when I play it. So just give me one moment if the stream goes blank for a sec. Bradley says we discussed Gene Simmons during Pokemon Gold, so unrelated topics are not unheard of. I like it. I think it's cool. Okay, Sam is telling me. I just read Bradley's comment when I started speaking. Sam is telling me that he's hanging out with Inverted, making sure he's okay at work. Okay, that's what's taking him so long. In case you're wondering what I was checking there. Okay, so this is Kirby's Block Ball. It's a Breakout clone. It's not too bad for a Breakout clone. It's got a pretty cool Super Nintendo border. Uh, Bradley is saying that Rock Kirby looks disappointed that he's a rock on the border. It's hard to argue with that face. This is a game that I got at a thrift store a very long time ago. And it seems to be mostly forgotten, but I think it's pretty good. It's really not too bad for a Breakout clone. Let's see, if I were to make a list of my favorite... I mean, I think the big issue is that the Kirby ball, as you can see, is very tiny. I used to play this on Game Boy, and it looks like murder on Game Boy, for sure. But if I were to make a list of good Breakout clones, this would be on it, and so would Block Block by Capcom. Grant says, no, that's chocolate ice cream scoop, Kirby. You people will be the death of me. In a good way. Grant says, can't beat that arachnoid ending theme. I don't remember it, unfortunately. Grant says Arachnoid and Breakout are the same game with different names, right? Arachnoid was made by Taitao, the same people who gave us Space Invaders and Elevator Action. Arachnoid is a Breakout clone. Arachnoid is probably the most successful Breakout clone, just in terms of sales and popularity. I used to think that Arachnoid was the original game, but that's just not the case. Oh, another good one is Alleyway for Game Boy. Which is one of the earliest titles for Game Boy, actually. But I think this game just has an edge over it. I mean, I think this all goes back into what I've said about Kirby's flexibility as a character. Along with Mario, there's just a lot of things Kirby can do. He's very flexible. Anyway, Grant, hopefully that answered your question. Alright, I think this is a bonus stage, yeah. Well, that didn't go very well. Grant says Kirby is to Vor what Sally Acorn is to furries. I don't know what you're getting at, but that sounds gross. No, don't do that to Kirby. I agree. Unless you're talking to me and not Grant. Something that somebody pointed out to me is that King DDD is not wearing his famous mittens on the border here. I wonder if that's a sprite limitation. Also, there's Broomhatter. She's gonna get murdered again, unfortunately. That's what Kirby tends to do to her. That wasn't very nice. If anybody follows Ryan, who is Ice Strike or Katie's Games, same person. We have this joke about how Kirby and Mario are psychopaths. Except it's not really a joke. Bradley says, but his hands might get cold, sad face. You know, if he's a penguin, he'll deal with it. I mean, I think he's a penguin. Maybe he's just got fused melted fingers. Maybe it's like the Powerpuff Girls where their hands are their fingers. Which is a weird thing to think about. I mean, the Powerpuff Girls, they seem to have hands but not fingers, if that makes sense. But he's from Texas, where he's not at the standard environment of a penguin in nature. You know, Texas can get cold sometimes, but I guess not nearly as cold as New York. We had a very big deep freeze that lasted like 3 months about 4 years ago. That was pretty crazy. All right. I'm after that superstar Kirby, eh? Kirby, I mean. You know, that show is fun to laugh at, but I can't stand watching it for very long, truth be told. It's fun to make fun of, don't get me wrong. I like how, for some reason, that DDD has a snail henchman, even though he didn't have one in the games. I don't know whose idea that was. And for some reason, Escargoon. Well, in the Japanese one, he's called Dr. Escargoon. I think that's funny that they cut that out of the U.S. first off. So internationally, he's not a doctor. And then second of all, he sounds like Paul Lind. I don't know what the thought process is. Grant says they've been having some blizzards. I didn't realize Delaware had it that rough. I haven't been to Delaware in a very long time. DDD is basically Buck Strickland. I think DDD's a little nicer than Buck Strickland. I think Buck Strickland is a bastard. Wasn't there a King of Hill where he more or less frames Hank for murder or tries to make him a patsy for murder? That's pretty reprehensible when you think about it. There we go. Alright, high score. Okay. And let's get some, put an exclamation point there. And then, yeah, I'm good with that. He's the only complete piece of shit character on King of the Hill. They all get a day in the limelight except for Buck. Yeah, I mean, that's what I could really say about him. He just seems to just be a real bastard all around. From what I remember. Though Khan is occasionally just there to sound prejudiced. I think King of the Hill and possibly South Park might be the only mainstream adult animated shows. I hate to make this channel political, where anybody who's a conservative or a Republican is a person before they're a caricature. Mike Judge made another show for ABC called The Good Family, which I kind of liked, honestly. It wasn't great, but one of the issues with that show, its writing, is that it was kind of like a liberal version of King of the Hill, essentially, with the family being like hippies more or less. But the problem with that show is that show made the characters political straw men before they were people. And I'm not sure if that's why it didn't succeed. I think the reason why it didn't succeed was because it was a cartoon on ABC. And I can't think of a single cartoon on ABC that lasted more than 13 episodes. I was tricked into watching that because my friend Michelle likes Linda Cardellini, and she plays one of the main characters on that. The voice for the main character, the dad of the Good Family that Mike Judge did, it was basically the hippie teacher voice from Beavis and Butthead. Grant says I'll agree with that. I agree with what? I said a lot of things before I last checked at the comments. Alright, we got it. Grant says King of the Hill's writing is either an embracement of Southern values or a satire of it, and the writing's loose enough to be either. And that's why I think the show still holds up. I mean, that show, I live in Texas, that show is still fairly big here, I'd say. It's still popular in reruns, and it has enough of a fan base for people to talk about it. Bradley says, I like that one Buck moment where he legitimately seemed interested in getting new customers in that MySpace episode that aged horribly, yet still holds some truth about internet mob mentality. Bradley, you're going to have to tell me what episode that is, because I should investigate on my own about that. I have a lot of King of the Hills recorded somewhere. Grant said that he just read that Beavis and Butthead premiered 26 years ago. It's pretty old. It's old enough to be one of my peers, which is a weird thought. Grant says he agreed with my Republican character thing. Yeah, I mean, damn it. You know, I know you guys are smart and you're not going to overreact if I say the R word, but people on the internet are very, very stupid and reactionary. But thank you for understanding my context of what I was saying. Bradley says, Lost on MySpace. I think the only episode that had the accountant at Strickland Propane as a main character. We're just being King of the Hill scholarly types today. Interesting. Oh, that's not good. And somebody's texting me. Maybe it's someone whose name rhymes with ham. So I'm not sure if anybody's had any experiences with this game. I don't think it's very popular, but hopefully there's a degree of interest in what I'm doing. Bradley says Emily and I still reference King of the Hill to this day and follow Hank Hill on Twitter, so I have to keep my knowledge sharp. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see who's texting me. Sam says I'm coming Sarfy too. I'm assuming he means sorry. That'll probably be the only time I'll read text messages on the air. Let's see. Grant says that he likes the episode where Peggy becomes a nun. Watched it today with parents and brother-in-law. Good. Good to hear. Hope you had fun. Let's do the air hockey one. I think I sucked at the cloud one. Rhymes with ham. You never told me about your brother Dan. I wish I had a brother Dan. No, I don't. Hopefully you can hear me. No. Bradley says, I thought the special guest was going to be Bam Bam of the Flintstones series to play Super NES Flintstones games. He lost on a theme celebrity cameo. I know there's a Flintstones game for NES. That game is really rare and expensive these days. Grant says, still love me Dan versus and how the real Dan posts bootleg scenes cut from episodes. I think you mean the deleted scenes. Me and some friends make jokes about how with Dan versus that after his show got canceled, he just went crazy and just never stopped posting on Facebook. That's how I reconcile that loss. It just seems like the appropriate conclusion for that character. Just go crazy, spend all your time online, and just rant about shit. Oh, that's bad. That's pretty tough. Okay. Oh, man. Can't one more hit should do the trick. That wasn't it. Two more hits. There we go. Alright. So I'm gonna change games now. Sam says that she should be here in the next 5 to 10 minutes. And yeah, I guess I'll put Sailor Moon Super S in. So if the stream goes out for a minute, just refresh it. And I'm back. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Anyway, guys, I'm back. I think. I don't know anymore. So the man of the hour is here, I think. Are we live? Is he here? No. Yeah, Grant, that's because we're just trying to figure stuff out and what have you. Anyway. So, we're playing Sailor Moon Super S. Sam's here. Why don't you say hi?
Hello.
So that you can prove you're here. That you're not a person I made up.
Hello.
Is that possible? I don't know if that's possible. We're gonna change controllers because we only have one Super Famicom extender. Hopefully you can hear us okay. If you ever tried these things, they're just very short. I guess Sam can moderate the chat. I use that term very loosely. So Sam is player one. He's gonna lead the way. I guess we're gonna do one player versus two player.
Oh, he says like the mic kind of cuts in and out.
Hopefully that's better. I'm not in the best position here.
We only have. That should have came with a 2-pack. With the.
Can you do one player versus two player already? So this is the D-pad is movement, and then light punch, heavy punch, medium, light kick, heavy kick.
The arcade stick that we have, that's for the PS2, right?
Yes. There's a Super Nintendo arcade stick, but we don't have it. Sorry, it's not much more interesting than that. Yeah, hopefully you guys are hearing us alright.
Do we have to turn up or no?
You don't want to make it too loud because you don't want the audio to spill in.
Just do one.
Yeah, are you guys hearing us alright? Alright.
Did they hit anything?
Oh, okay. I want to change the controls. Go all the way to the bottom to change the stage.
This one?
Yeah.
Did you change the controls or
No.
which one is it? Oh, okay. Says it's coming in fine.
Alright, Sam is Mars and I'm Uranus.
So how many attacks are there?
What?
How many attacks? Sorry. Is it just like a light? Are these the same kick? These two the same?
Alright, light kick, heavy kick.
Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Ooh. Sorry.
I can't read what Grant's saying.
Ooh. He's saying like, why do the short people look like 12 and 16 when they're really 9? Just short scouts or something?
I'm not sure what he's getting at.
The better question is, why are her legs so abnormally thick? Okay.
Who is Sailor Mars or Sailor Uranus?
The lesbian. Sure one.
Make sure you're talking about it.
Okay.
Sailor Uranus?
Yeah.
I don't know. You're gonna stick with Sailor Mars?
Yeah.
Bradley says most of them range from 14 to 18. I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Wait, is there multiple stages?
Yeah, there's multiple stages.
Like how many?
Like 10. Me and Sam used to play this emulated a long time ago.
Who did I used to play?
I don't remember.
Does she just have a Tatsumaki? Yeah.
She has a charge forward, charge back punch to do Mars Flare Sniper. That'd be forward back.
Forward back?
Alright, forward, then
Oh.
back, yeah.
That's weird. But I guess it works. Chibi Moon is 9 years old.
I didn't know that. I thought she was slightly older.
Okay. Oh, you said there's no super combos, right?
Actually, I looked it up. There are, but I don't remember how to do them. Oh man. In front of the villain's base, that looks like a maggot-infested ocarina. Interesting.
That's kind of gross. Oh crap. Whoa, is that like water?
What's water?
It's a water uppercut?
That Neptune's Shoryuken is like a water uppercut, basically. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Oh. Yeah, I need to get an extender. This is like kind of exciting. It's like I'm doing an arcade setup. You guys can't see our setup, but it's a dangerous mess of wires, and I'm standing up now because my Super Famicom controllers are so goddamn short.
Yeah, you can't move it, right?
I really can't. This is about this is about as far as I can go.
I was trying to get the extension things.
We should get
Like I thought it came with 2, but it came with 1.
You can change it on the bottom here. That's what the bottom is.
This?
Yeah.
What do I do?
Left and right. No, we're trying.
Oh.
We're trying to do a different stage.
You told me too late.
You pressed the button too early.
Fair enough.
I need a B. You know.
I thought you just meant you press that and then we'll take you to a stage select.
No, I mean you changed that.
I'll be the cheap ass character. Is this a real character?
Sailor Saturn's a real character, yeah.
I never saw her in the show.
She never appeared often.
Well then, that's dumb. Is it because she's broken?
Well, that's because her power is that she destroys the galaxy. So, it's kind of hard to use a character that powerful.
Aren't they like superheroes though?
Well, she's the one of destruction and rebirth and shit.
That's not very positive. Okay. I thought this was like the best character.
Well, I'm beating you.
Well, that's garbage. Okay.
The world didn't need Sailor Saturn. Bradley doesn't like Sailor Saturn because he thinks she's too OP.
Well, she just died, so.
Yeah. Sailor Venus is cool because she's relatable. She's all tired and stuff and does her big energy attacks. The music sounds festive.
These girls got thick legs.
Who, Jupiter?
No, all the girls. I'm sure even the 9-year-old has. Okay, that's just too much.
Oh no.
I didn't make the game. I'm not Japanese.
I was told that this game was developed by an early iteration of Monolith Soft.
Ooh, came in with a combo.
I'm not sure how true that is. Sailor Titan. I don't know what the hell Grant just wrote there. Grant, you're gonna have to explain yourself. Oh. Mars does the Sagat pose. She sure does, more or less.
Which one was that?
The laughing at you. Oh, you're just gonna pick her, aren't you?
Is that Mars?
Sailor Mars, yes.
Yeah, I'll probably be here the whole time. What? No time for reading.
No time for reading. Is that in reference to reading the kanji or Sailor Mercury reading a book?
To reading a book. Oh, yeah.
Both?
I was just looking at the characters. They look different. So.
It's a double meaning.
It's so slow. Like, how am I gonna? Okay. Maybe I just duck. Oh, that doesn't work.
Oh, wow. That was lucky for you.
Yeah, I stepped on your boob.
Oh my no.
I stepped on your boob.
Save that for the Uranus Neptune cat fight. Meow.
Okay, Chun-Li.
She's got like the breakdancing going on.
Hyper combo.
No. Okay, okay.
I like to imagine Sam says, when the match starts, it's a special Oh, yeah. I mean, she be looking fine, but I don't think she looks like a lobster. Alright, that means every match I have to come up with a new funny thing to say. That's a lot of pressure.
That's the Red Moon Circus stage.
Oh,
At
God.
night. At night.
Hey, you were her before, so it's just rematch.
So, do you want to tell everybody what you've been up to? Because you've been away for a while.
Hibernation.
Hibernation. That's your alibi?
Yep. Okay, alright, okay. Let's see how it is. No time for reading.
I read, not read, I see, Mars's, not Mars's, Uranus's World Shaking. It reminds me a lot of Sagat's Tiger Shot.
Okay. Alright, you got long legs, but I have heels, so. Oh, I want a rematch.
Okay.
Yeah, you think you're cool, but I'm the coolest.
I'm the coolest.
She thumbs up. Okay. Alright.
I see Uranus as a very stoic character, so her giving a thumbs up just seems really out of character.
I think this game needs more men. Because so far we're at a count of 0.
There are no playable men in this game as far as I know.
Huh, I'm gonna fog you up. Okay.
This reminds me of the time chamber from Dragon Ball Z.
This looks like the dream that Yugi has where he talks to like Joey during the what is it, the Battle City tournament and someone's in a coma, something like that. That happened, right?
Probably.
Probably kind of messing things up.
We can mess things up here.
Oh, okay.
No time for reading, Peanut.
Okay. I'm gonna fog you up. Okay. Okay, alright. My feet have range. Ooh, came up with the follow-up. Hyper combo KO. You will heal. Yu-Gi-Oh's full of soap operas. Yu-Gi-Oh is a soap opera. Is that a China, Illinois reference? I don't know what that means.
Me and Sam have never seen that show, Grant.
Yeah, we watch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We watch Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh my God, you're cornering me. Oh, you gotta be.
Oh, came in with the perfect. You got fogged up. Okay.
And the
Perfect.
Game's even rubbery in my face.
Huh. I'm so cool. I don't have to give you a thumbs up. Alright, I might switch it up. No, I'm not switching it up.
He's counterpicking.
No, I just picked the same character.
To trick me.
Alright, I think I'll go to Jefferson Street. Oh, here again? Okay, that does not look like Sailor Moon.
Why doesn't it look like Sailor
Her
Moon?
face looks like a marshmallow. That looks like a knockoff, like those Mexican piñatas that aren't like officially licensed. Dang it. Like when you see like a balloon and it says it's Mario, but you don't even know what you're looking at. Okay, alright, okay. I know it's your game, but okay, alright.
You know, it's my game, but what?
Okay, it might not be Jefferson Street, but I'm not the best at reading. Because there's no time for reading. Okay. Alright.
Is there a deeper meaning behind that?
What do you mean?
No time for reading?
No, he said that it's not Jefferson Street. But I mean, if you want to go deeper, I don't really read, I just listen to music. But my teacher says that's a form of reading, because you're absorbing language. She's giving me book guilt. Okay.
Book guilt.
Yeah. Alright. It's my game now.
That's
Ooh.
only... That's some bullshit that you only become exposed to in college, book guilt.
Fighting in the Fortress of Solitude. Somebody's getting sued. Okay.
You know, Sam makes fun of me because when we were playing Injustice, I had a habit of picking the Fortress of Solitude. And I just like the stage. I wasn't trying to be a bastard or anything.
What?
But he was giving me faces who saying really.
I just don't like the same stages all the time, I guess.
Me neither.
So you won, and you get one moon, and then I get one female symbol. Or
That's
that's
actually
the
the male
male
symbol.
Okay, because a man's playing. Okay.
Well, no, because that symbol actually represents the planet of Mars.
Oh, okay. So
You ever hear the expression, men are from Mars, women are from Venus? Venus's symbol is the Venus symbol. They're all the planetary symbols. What?
you said that No Time for Reading will be our first merch deal. Like that's gonna be the first T-shirt. Okay.
That's gonna be the first Software Agents t-shirt. That reminds me, I'm rebooting our Patreon page today. So maybe we can finance a t-shirt. That sounds like a dumb, appropriately dumb catchphrase. That's the Red Moon Circus again.
Oh really? Okay. You should probably do this next time. And I'm not comfortable playing as a little girl.
See, I thought you were gonna say something serious. You tricked me.
But she. Oh, what the heck? Why did I get so high in the air though? Okay.
She has a double jump and a dive kick. I shouldn't have told you that.
He's like broken as hell. Okay, that is ridiculous. Okay, alright, I see you.
But I'm getting
Anti-airs.
anti-air.
Oh, the projectile. Ooh, but I double hop. Ooh, what is that? There was like 3 of me. Okay, so I double hop, dash, cancel the. Okay, I'm gonna kick you. All right, would you hit a little girl though?
I answered that question
Dang.
several times. Damn it! It looks like Mars will be yelling at Mercury. No time for reading.
Playtime is over. Disappear. Okay. Oh, you just kicked the girl in the face. I hope you're proud of yourself. Okay. Okay, but that's not helping me win though. Okay. Oh, that's that booty hit. Okay. What? That's a move though? I just go in the air and hit you with my butt. Okay, that's not helping. Okay, well,
I did an anti-air because I thought you were going to be in the air. So
Alright.
that's the meta game.
my butt's gonna be in the air with this move.
And Sam isn't talking about the game.
Wait. I just did it a second ago. She like smacked you with her booty.
I saw the attack.
How do I do it?
I think it's her dive kick or her. I don't know.
Oh, you're right. It's her dive butt. Okay.
Oh my god.
That's like a new Dawson. Okay. Ooh, came with the booty smack. Ooh, booty smack. Oh, pelvic thrust. Okay. I want all of you to look at it. Okay. Neptune's pose with the mirror during the attack makes it look like she is giving her opponent an intervention. I want you to take a long look at yourself. I want all y'all to look at it. Look at it! Look at it! Why won't you look at it? Okay.
You're confabulating quotes.
Yeah. I am a confaster.
You're a confaster? What's a confaster?
I don't know. Huh? Oh. I'm so sorry.
No, you're not. I'm just gonna have to beat you.
He's not talking about the game. Okay.
Actually, I'm talking about.
Ooh. Lady
After
long
workout.
legs over here. Okay.
They're both lady long legs, basically.
I was talking about me. Though. Okay, but that's. Wait, what? What is that? What is this move? Okay. All right. I gotta come up with the basic Tatsumaki one-hit combo.
How would a quote unquote basic Tatsumaki one hit combo work? The second quote was actually a SpongeBob one. Yeah, I picked that up immediately.
Yeah, I was trying to.
He was doing the pleasure voice.
I was trying to do.
Look at it! Look at it!
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh, that's a 4-hit. Ooh, came in with the extra kick. Ooh, came in with the twirly twirl.
It's called Joker. Not Joker.
Oh,
Jupiter. Career grip. Jupiter Oak Evolution.
How'd you throw me like that?
Forward heavy punch or forward heavy kick.
Just refresh the stream.
Nope, this is a grudge match. Gotta win.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
You're winning.
Oh. That was close.
Twirly
Jupiter.
twirl evolution.
Yeah, Bradley, obviously I was trying to say Jupiter Oak Evolution.
Oh, it's twirly twirl. You're welcome, Grant. I love you. Okay. Oh, be Mars. Do it.
Oh.
I
did it too late.
Too late. Okay.
Can I do this?
I'm sorry. I'm just trigger happy.
Yeah, you clear.
That one? That's the
No,
triangle?
I want to do the one. Yeah, that one.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Yeah, because we know what that says. Oh, Foggy Fog. Okay. Stop reading. Okay. There's no time for that shit. Oh, I'm gonna punish you for reading that book. Is that Harry Potter? You got The Hobbit in your hands? Oh. We don't read that Game of Thrones. This is a kid's game. Okay.
You know, it's funny you say that. I was reading.
Oh, what? Okay.
I was reading some of George R.R. Martin's short stories from the 70s, and I really like them. I actually think they're better written than Game of Thrones, honestly. Although I've only read the first Game of Thrones book.
You just said a damn right. I love you. You know, I can take my love back. Sorry. Were we talking about what book?
Game of Thrones. George R.R. Martin.
He makes what kind of stories?
He wrote a bunch of science fiction stories in the 70s.
I just know that South Park says he's like a creep. So. Ooh, damn! That's what you get for reading.
I don't think South Park had any leg to stand on.
You just got book slapped.
Books.
What did you say about South Park?
I don't think South Park had a leg to stand on when they were quote unquote criticizing him.
They said he was like obsessed with dragon wieners or something, right?
They just made him obsessed with wieners in general.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, everyone already is, so it's not really a problem. Okay. I kind of respect bringing a book to the park, but you should be enjoying the nature. Also, if she has water powers.
Yeah, Mercury has.
Yeah,
water
that's
powers.
not gonna help her book because she's gonna get like water stains, and then it's all gonna tear up.
There's artwork of Mercury reading in the bathtub. I wonder what Sam thinks about that. There's like official artwork.
It doesn't sound very practical. It sounds a little gross. Mercury's one of those hipsters that carries around infinite just so she can seem smart for reading.
Carries around what?
I don't know. As long as he doesn't like her reading, we can be friends. Okay.
Actually,
how you doing that triple thing?
What triple?
Oh, okay.
What triple thing?
So if I get hit, I like double tap it, and then there's 3 of me. Yeah, that.
That's your backdash.
Yeah, there's 3 of her, so don't tell me what triple.
That's your backdash.
Yeah, but there's 2. There's 3 of you. Oh, what the heck? I just summoned the Tiger Zord or something. Okay. Oh, straight with the legs. Ooh. I'm a man of Mars. That's why I got a little thing up there. Okay.
Mars has more.
Okay. Ooh, okay. No, seriously though, I summoned like a dragon or a tiger or something earlier.
We could go over the moves sometime if you want.
Okay.
Well, it's funny.
Okay. All right.
Inverted doesn't know anything about Sailor Moon, but he likes Mercury because she reads books and shit. He's like, oh, she reads books. I can get onto her. Or get into her. He likes the character for that reason. Doesn't Piston Honda read Sailor Moon and Punch Out for the Wii? You know, Grant, you would know more than me.
Alright, we're gonna go with the Twirlster.
And I'll be Sailor Mars, because, yeah.
Okay, speak English though. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I just picked the same 2 things and I'm trying to be random.
That's why I'm gonna pick the fucking stairs now. Early is such a way now.
Huh?
I said early is so annoying. that's
Whoa.
what you're doing.
Wait, how'd you do that?
I think it's her half circle back, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, well, I'm gonna show my twirly forward. Okay. Ooh.
That is so annoying.
Yeah, but it works.
No, you saying the twirly forward thing. I know how to get through Jupiter Oak Evolution. I think.
Yeah, it's called natural selection. Okay. Oh, that burns. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Mhm. So fire is immune to. Okay. Okay. Okay, that was just a fail. Scared of my feet? They are longer than yours. Ooh, came in. Ooh. Oh, dang, my legs are long. Hacking the camera reveals that Nintendo has JPEGs of panels from Sailor Moon in their game. I never knew that. I don't. What game is this?
Sailor Moon Super S.
No, I'm talking about what he's saying. Some guy named Pistons reading Sailor Moon. What are you talking about, bro?
Okay, Piston Honda in Punch Out on the Wii. He's like reading manga or some shit. I don't know.
Do we have that?
I think we have it on.
Is this one okay?
What?
Oh, got 4 people watching. Hello, 4th person. Maybe it's a bot. Okay.
I like this one. I think this one looks cool.
Oh, now I'm reading. Okay. She has water, but I have water.
See, this is what I don't get. Why do we have 2 sailors who their powers are water?
Did you see I have a wall climb? Okay.
Yeah, you have a Felicia jump, basically. What is the advantage of having 2 sailors where both their powers are water?
I mean, California needs as much help as they can get.
Because, well, Neptune, if you want to argue, her power is like the ocean or some shit. But, like, Mercury attacks with bubbles and her water harp, right?
So why aren't they in a relationship together?
Because Neptune and Uranus are closer to each other in the planetary alignment.
Is that really what they say?
No, I just was making something up because I thought it would be funny. I should pay attention to the game. Look at Chun-Li kick.
Yeah, we can rematch. Oh, it's a tie game?
Tie game.
Honestly, I know she reads, but she's pretty good. Okay, alright. Alright, well, you know what? I got water too. How do I do the water move?
I think it's half circle back.
What's a half? Alright, yeah, you got water moves. Ooh, tornado. Ooh.
Oh, damn.
That's that 4-hit, 6-hit combo.
You don't know half circle?
You just do the whole thing?
Alright.
That's gonna be so hard on the D-pad.
Alright, let's do a rematch. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah, okay. It's because I was reading your moves with that book. Okay.
Mercury is tap water, Neptune is salt water. That makes sense, actually. Oh.
Ooh, okay, that was a cool, like, bam, bam, bam. She praying? She praying for another book?
Do you want to do a few more rounds and then do Rama?
I'm okay with the skirt girls. Okay.
I have a question for the people in the chat. Next time, do you want us to do the Rama fighting game? As a little preview for the video we've been working on for a few months. Oh man. Okay, rematch. I wasn't paying attention. Lame.
Then just pay attention.
I'll pay super attention.
Okay.
I'll pay better attention than you.
Okay.
Sam, I'm focused on the game now in ways that you can't even comprehend.
Okay.
That's the Red Moon Circus during the day. Or should I say the Dead Moon Circus during the day? Oh.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Oh!
Ooh.
Damn, that was close.
Rama is fine. The male Rama or the female? Because I'm not judging. I'm just asking.
Let me speak up now. And I also, just in case, I also got the Yu Yu Hakusho game out too, because we got requests for that. The requests were they wanted Dragon Ball, this Yu Yu Hakusho, and Rama, or the stream requests.
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. However, I can get OBS figured out this
Ooh.
week. I should really pay attention.
Oh, he likes both. He's into that freaky stuff. He likes female and male Rama. He's into that freaky stuff. Okay, alright. A little spammy. Okay, you did it like 6 times. Okay. Alright. Okay, that was cheap.
How so?
You just did the same move the whole match.
That's not true.
The whole round.
That's an exaggeration.
You kicked me twice and then he just threw balls at me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
We're having a water grudge match. Okay, Grant is saying that he's into...
Yeah, he's into both. I know. I'm more into Genma Panda. He's nice to snuggle with.
I think this state is cool.
Is this Russia?
No, it's the Moon King. It's not Russia.
No, that's a Taj Mahal, right?
The Taj Mahal is in India. You're thinking of the St. Petersburg Cathedral.
Yeah, they wear funny hats.
Yes, both countries wear funny hats.
Oh. All right. Okay. You're saying you did not do that enough? Like.
I did it 3 times.
All right. You go play your violin. I'll show you what it's like to play this. I don't even know. Okay. You know what? All right. I don't need water. I just have my feet. Come at me. Come at me. Come at me.
So you're refusing to do Mercury Aqua, right?
Yeah, I got a foot fetish. Okay.
Oh my no.
Mm.
He did a mix up.
Eat my feet though. Ooh, came in with the cross up. Ooh, came in with the Chun-Li kick. Ooh, hyper combo.
That was actually a good cross up.
Bam. Ooh.
Oh.
See, I wasn't gonna come with the water, but I mind tricked you. Okay. The St. Petersburg Cathedral is on the moon.
No, that was a question. The St. Petersburg Cathedral is on the moon?
Okay, well, I'm gonna come in with that perfect. Because I don't use water. Okay, alright.
Oh.
What? Okay, how did that one move kill you? That's actually broken. They have to update the patches.
Yes, they're going to update a 22-year-old video game that nobody plays. Actually, that's not true. We did attract a few people. Okay, I think I'm done with that. Oh, we're both poured up. Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Is this okay?
Oh, we've done it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's roll. Let's do it.
Ooh, okay, this looks ridiculous. Back on the fountain.
That sounds like an album.
This sprites look weird. Just so big.
Well, she's tall and stuff.
Okay, could they have just made her like purple to just make things look a little different? Okay. Oh, what? What is this nonsense?
That was her super move.
Oh, okay. See, someone's using the internet. That's not fair. What? It's not fair. You cheated before I could even.
Why did I cheat?
I'm not sorry. You didn't cheat. You played me. You played as all the other characters just so you could do that.
I just remembered the combination.
Yeah. Okay. I'll remember the disdain. Okay. You controlling tornadoes and stuff. You think I can't do that? Ooh, feeling like I'm Tornado Kirby up in here. Okay, that's not fun. Oh, how am I still surviving? Okay. Honestly, these girls need to put on some pants. I'm saying, this little girl, come on, that is just, where are her parents?
Sailor Moon is her mom.
You serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's her child from the future.
That is just bad parenting.
It is bad.
If she didn't come for the future, why don't she just come as an adult?
I don't know.
Like, we really needed a kid to save the universe.
The Sputnik monkey. I don't know what that
Oh,
is.
okay, mommy daughter time?
Mommy daughter. Hey, they're both on the cover of the game.
Yeah, but I'm gonna hit you in my butt.
Well, I'm gonna headbutt you. Damn it. There we go.
What's
Sonic
that
headbutt.
about?
Sonic headbutt.
Is that from the games? I mean the movies? I mean,
The anime.
manga was better.
You never read the manga. I read the manga.
No, it's just a meme.
I read the manga before you.
I'd buy you it.
Yeah, thank you. Oh no, you got me Sailor V.
The manga is better as a meme. Oh. Alright, you're gonna hit your child. That's child abuse. You're getting arrested by the end of the game. Let's go.
I like how it just says whatever planetary body they are, so underneath my name it just says Moon.
Yeah, it's called Moon, but I'm the one mooning you with my chibi moon right here. That's really childhood indecency, and you're abusing your kid, so I think we're just breaking laws. It's like how in DBZ Budokai Tenkaichi 3 when Videl fights GT Pan, she'll say, "Fight me or you're grounded." Oh god, that's uncomfortable. Yeah, but
we should get Budokai Tenkaichi 3.
yeah, it's the same game with more characters.
We should get. I mostly want to get that because that's Kid Goku.
Kid Goku?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like not as good because every character has like no HP in that game.
Except for the Super Saiyans.
Yeah.
It's really unbalanced.
What is up with that?
I mean, the game is fun, but it's not balanced. That's the problem.
Not very deep. Are we taking an intermission or what?
What?
Are we taking an intermission or what?
Do you guys want to see us move on to something else, or do you want us to go for a few more rounds on this?
Yeah, but I shouldn't have to add more items. It should just be good from the beginning. But I guess you're right.
Smoke, 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 weed. Smoke, smoke, smoke.
I mean, I like Budokai Tenkaichi 2. I played that for hours. It's the only game I play on PS2, but... And I played it on the Wii. I mean, I played 3 on the Wii. The boy wants Ranma. Okay.
Okay. Let's change. Change now. We can do that, and then we'll get it. We'll probably get out of here. I'm having fun with the game, but we're not. Alright, the cartridge is right near my guitar stand.
Guitar stand? What? What are you talking about?
On top of the tic-tac-toe box.
Oh, yeah.
I got the cartridges for the games that we were playing out so that we could swap them quickly. See.
Okay.
Uh,
Welcome to Software Agents Corp streaming gaming live. Live from North America. It is March 11th, 10:06 p.m. Central Time.
Alright, the stream's gonna go out for a moment.
Ding nine, ding nine,
That's not how the song goes. And you know it.
Hey Grant, I just want you to know that I prefer female Ranma. Let's go. Hey, you gotta hit A.
You want me to?
Yeah, pick. Yeah, we gotta play. Okay, you both voted for Ranma, so we are going to play Dragon Ball. Alright, let's go. That's a throwback. If you were in the stream earlier, which I know all three of you totally were, we're going back to India.
This thing.
I was.
Am I speaking more? Talk loud.
Now you... Guys, am I speaking loud enough? Okay. Ooh.
Oh. Goddamn dive kicks.
How do you do the Kamehameha again?
I don't remember. Play as the yin and yang bear.
Dude, Ranma female all day. I was lying about that panda thing.
Me and Sam, we used to have this joke like 7-8 years ago about dive kicks. I think Yoon in Street Fighter was a part of that. Do you know what I'm talking about or no?
Nope.
Well, you would make jokes because you like Sonic and Brawl and Yoon in Street Fighter, and you would say, I only play as characters with dive kicks. Do you remember that?
No.
Oh, this was a long time ago.
Doesn't she have like a charge attack?
Sam, I really...
Yep.
Oh, she should have put it on. Okay.
Oh, how do you do the super? Don't you hit a button? What button is it? Like the L button or something?
I really
Don't you remember? It's like a charge up move.
Yeah, you
Yoon is Street Fighter's dive kick was broken when he was added to Street Fighter 4. You know what else is broken?
Yeah, I think that was the joke.
Alright.
Yeah, I think you taunt and then you charge up
Yeah.
and then you do some kind of motion.
Oh, okay, well, that's not happening when you hit me with a spatula. Okay.
If I can embarrass Sam for a moment here, because Ukyo is doing the death pose when she gets hit. Sam used to have a habit of doing that a lot. Okay.
The what?
The devil horns, the rocker pose. He would do that a lot. This in a lot of Rumiko Takahashi shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ukyo's doing it right there. She's on the thing. No, right? You know what I'm talking about? I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Why do Rumiko Takahashi characters do that? I don't get it. Guys, is our volume okay? Alright, let's read here. Grant says fighting with a pizza pan. Grant, the proper term is a peel. But yeah, she's fighting with a big ass spatula. Yeah, Yoon was very broken in Super Street Fighter 4, from what I remember.
Alright. Super Bowl time.
Super Bowl actually wasn't too bad this year, and I don't care about football. I don't know what Bro was saying.
Some kind of frying pan joke. Last time on Ramen Ball Z, the Eagles were winning. The Patriots lost.
That's the entire arc.
Yeah, and then Justin Timberlake was just kind of mediocre.
Well, as you guys might know, I do some work at a pizza place, and this year was really underwhelming for the Super Bowl. I was disappointed. Oh, I got a dive kick too.
Oh, but I came in with the real dive kick though. Spatula.
Spatula.
Spectacular Iron Man.
Spatula Spider-Man.
Alright, I've been practicing at Evo, so I better watch out.
You haven't played this game in months.
Yeah, but I remember my moves now. See, I came in with the follow-up after the dive kick. Then you do the chestnuts, open, roast fire. You did an opening attack, but I came back with the moves. Oh. It's heating on. I come in with the low, weak attacks, but the chestnuts come back. You came over here. I got my charge attack ready for action. Alright.
Stop it.
Okay.
You're not saying anything.
Damn it. Okay. You see, it's not practical when you don't wear pants.
Oh, no.
That's what you get for wearing clothes. Okay. I just contradicted myself. It's like when Dragon Ball Z episode where they beat Frieza and it was titled Frieza Defeated. I wonder what happens in that episode. Well, obviously that's the one where Krillin dies. But maybe you haven't watched it. Okay.
Is there actually an episode called Frieza Defeated? But he's not defeated?
Yeah, Frieza Defeated is probably another filler episode where Krillin goes to the mall with Vegeta or something. Why do they make those episodes? They're so boring. Wait, pick somebody.
Why pick
Oh, I'm hitting start.
When did that happen?
I think that's the end of the Saiyan saga. There's just like an episode where they go to the mall or something. That's stupid.
Krillin goes to the mall with Vegeta.
Something like that.
Vegeta went to space. No, they went to the hospital.
No, there's an episode where they all just go shopping. It's stupid. This is for the panda lovers out there. It was a fan favorite request. Okay. Hiya, Jackie. Okay. I don't really want to play as him. I was just trying to make you feel better about yourself. Okay. Does he have any Shoryukens?
I think he's a defensive charge type character.
I mean, I know he's a panda, but... Okay. Well, he just looks like a fat lard. Okay. Alright, the episode where Piccolo stops by Bulma's house and asks for a cup of sugar is amazing. No, it's not real. Yeah, it was brown sugar. Okay.
You know, the thing is, I could accept the fact that such an episode would be made. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I think we make a lot of jokes about the episode when Goku tried to get his driver's license, right?
Is that an episode?
It's a real episode. I'm serious.
Why does he need a driver's license? He can teleport anywhere.
Because, I think Chi-Chi is grocery shopping and she gets attacked by a dinosaur. I'm fucking serious, by the way. And she goes, oh, well, I wouldn't get attacked by dinosaurs if my husband had a car when I'm doing my grocery shopping.
Just teleport to the grocery store.
Well, she doesn't have chi mastery to teleport to the grocery store. So then Goku and Piccolo try to get their driver's license, and it didn't really end very well. But I'm not sure how they got Piccolo into that mess. Me and Bradley like making fun of that one, I think. What's saying so there? I'll back AT up on that one. It was super fillery, and the point was that it was ridiculous.
Ooh, pink.
What's being said? I can't see it. This cable's too short.
No, that was it.
We're going on safari.
Oh, he's talking about more filler episodes about the mall. But I know this episode, there's like, at the end of the Saiyan saga, it's just a filler episode about shopping or something. What did you say? We're going outside?
We're on safari.
It would be better if she was wearing the karate outfit.
Yeah, the dress isn't really practical for fighting. I can buy Kagome in her school outfit more than that bullshit. That looks like she's getting ready to go on a Sunday.
I guess you could say Grant has to cardboard walk out of this stream because he said he has to go.
Alright, we'll see you, Grant. I'll probably give us a few more matches and then we'll be done here. I'm getting kind of worn out myself.
She's pretty good.
Oh yeah, Mariko is top tier.
Is that just the Miller?
Yes, it's a joke. Damn it. That problem. Baka hentai hammer. I don't know.
Damn, knees of destruction. Hey, look at my knees. Look at my knees. Ooh. Check out my knees. Okay, but my knees though. Oh, what? I thought I killed you. Okay.
But you didn't.
Enough joking around. It's time to be serious.
It's time to be serious.
Alright. Is this Africa?
We're on safari. I think the state is called Savannah. So we're either in Africa or in Georgia.
Huh.
I don't think they have bison in Africa. I mean Georgia. They have bison in Africa.
I've never been. We're just kind of in the hospital and out there. Alright. But... oh, dang it. And then Dragon Ball Super starts with, like, Trunks and Goten buying water or something. That was kind of dumb. Then they fight a snake.
That happened.
Only on the hub. Okay.
I missed the hub.
It's kind of mediocre.
Oh, can I pick a stage? Do the tundra. That one. I think the stage is exciting. When Inverted, when we were playing this with him, because he doesn't know anything about Rama, he just started laughing. He was like, what is he saying? He's saying she Hulk Hogan. I don't use Rama. I don't know what I'm doing.
You're like the worst character. It's just not fun.
What?
It's just not fun. This is like an actual episode now? What do you mean? Oh, I feel you. Okay. He's talking about the fight. This episode of Ranma visits Ryoga on his snow mountain, and he's actually been out there so long that his clothes are becoming snow.
That's cool. I like it.
And, you know, he's on a snow mountain, but actually Ryoga was looking for a volcano, but, you know, he doesn't know how to use Google Maps. Okay. Back to the fight.
He doesn't know how to use any map. But how do we add nudity into it? How can you have a Rama 1/2 episode without nudity? Oh yeah! Here you should not finish.
Okay, so now it's the tiebreaker. He's blending in with his environment, yeah.
You didn't answer my question.
What'd you say?
How are we gonna put nudity in it? It's gotta be. It can't be Rama episode without nudity.
They fall in the water, he becomes a pig. Boobs.
We should. I don't think it's possible to write for anime, because the way it's done is really just manufactured. But it would be cool if we could write for anime.
But we're not Japanese.
That's the problem.
That's not really a problem.
Maybe we should try to fake it like Sean Connery and You Only Live Twice.
Okay, hold on.
Well, we can't do that anymore because that would be racist.
Oh, what? Okay. Yeah, I just did that because it's like an episode of Rama, right?
That was a Rama finish.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I was just doing it for the show.
Okay, Sam, I think I might do just one more for the stream. I'm just getting about worn out.
Oh no, I don't want to be you. Well.
Okay, we'll do one more after this one.
No, it's fine.
But like also a stream. I'm just kidding. I'm getting a bit tired of this. I find allowing Kodachi to be a very despicable character, but she's got cool moves.
I mean, she doesn't look ugly in this game. So.
I like her artwork in the manga. I think it looks nice.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
I think in the anime they make her look a bit hideous. She's a pretty despicable character in general. Damn it. If you rapidly press the punch button for Akane, she has the spin around attack with her purse.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you know, the rapid attack. She also has a charge motion with her mallet. Oh, not Dizzy. I hate Dizzy.
Ooh, that kick is cool. Wait, she didn't have a mallet. You have a mallet. What are you talking about?
You have a mallet. It's your charge back punch attack.
Oh.
Yeah. We both have mallets. I don't know why, but yeah. Kodachi's mallet, that's her crouching heavy kick, by the way.
Read a book. I like how the suspension of disbelief by background characters was...
I can't read that. What's the thing?
I like how the suspension of disbelief by background characters was lifted specifically for Kodachi during certain episodes of the anime, if that makes sense. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, we'll do this and then best.
I think he means like fighting and then she'll like, I don't know, attack them with cats and everyone's like, oh, I guess so. Like she does some sneaky shit. I guess that's what he's talking about. She gets it.
Oh, I think he means the episode when they're at the ring.
Yeah. She gets away with some sneaky shit, bro. She's trying to kill girls over some dumb ribbon contest nobody even cares about. That's not even a sport.
It's a sport.
No, it's not.
Sarah competed in that, pardon me.
Who's that?
The lady who plays Ash in the Pokemon dub currently.
Yeah, but is she still doing it?
No, she stopped doing that when she was a teenager.
Yeah, well,
It's a real sport.
Yeah, I wasn't really going anywhere for her.
Okay, to be fairness, she's the only other rhythm gymnastic I know. And then 76 is not a real sport.
No. It's not really gonna keep it going.
No.
Ooh, I need you backwards. Guess you weren't conditioned for my shampoo.
That's dumb.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Damn it, I'm just trying to grow up with Miss Hinato. What are you doing with me? What are you doing to me? There we go.
It's all dive kicks from here on out. And dive kick. Ooh. Oh, okay. No.
Just one more.
I'm pretty done.
I think one more. I want to do my best character. Or who I think I'll go with Lucia, but then I think I'm done. Okay, guys, last one. Oh, you Ryoga?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Alright, New York. I like this stage.
New York.
New York. I don't remember any Rama episodes in New York.
Christmas special?
Dude, they were not there in any of the Christmas episodes.
NBC tree lighting.
BC trailer. music's very relaxing, and then the fight gets intense. I like it.
Oh, okay. All right. You want to talk? Okay. Is that like not working? I don't.
You have to let it charge.
Home Alone 2, Ranma in New York.
Yeah, I've heard that joke before. Although it's still funny.
Wouldn't it be like Home Alone 5 or something?
No, Home Alone 2 is called Home Alone 2 Lost in New York.
Oh, I thought it was.
That's the joke.
Alright, well. Thanks, fellow gamers and
Obnoxious.
anime lovers. This is Sammy G back on the stream. Y'all have a great night, and we'll be back with more gaming later.
We'll probably do one more or two sometime this week.
Alright. You know our catchphrase.